Someone else? Yes.
Genetics?
Well, now that we can analyze the DNA molecule, I'm afraid we've discovered the difference is only about 1%. Actually, genetically, there's more difference between, say, a dog and a wolf than there is between chimp and me. Anyone else? Well, go on. Just get him out and bring him over here. Okay, so apes are genetically similar to us. They use tools and they make war. Is there no difference between us? Is the superiority of mankind a myth? Have we based all our beliefs about man and his relationship to the universe on a hollow assumption? Just as our three friends here have assumed the only way to get a chimp out of a cage is by brute force. Imp. One simple difference between this little fella and us other apes up here.
Does it have something to do with civilization?
Civilization. Thank you. To civilize, to cause, to improve from a savage or primitive stage of society to a more developed one. 30,000 years of recorded history. The entire evolution of mankind. Civilization is the... Civilization is the subject of next week's lecture. You won't mind holding him. Don't worry, you'll be perfectly safe while I'm here. Bunch of dead-eyed fish. I do my damnedest. They just laugh. Just when I think I'm getting through, time's up. There. That should slow you down a bit. House up the coast. I could use a sort of assistant during the holidays. Can't pay much, though.
That's fine. As I said, I would really just like the chance to work with you, and I need to save some money.
Well, let's say accommodation and board and £40 a week.
That's great.
Huh. Well, see my secretary tomorrow and fix up the details. Okay?
Don't you want to know my name?
Sure.
Jane Chase.
Okay. Jane Chase. I'll see you in a few weeks then.
Okay.
So we reckon they'll only set us back about $2.50 each. The villa's booked. Smack on the beach.
When you get back, maybe you come down to visit.
Up, north, south.
Come on, we're gonna miss it.
Look, you don't have to do this, you know. I can borrow the cash.
I want to do this. I need to save some money.
Yeah, look, all I'm saying is
Thank
it's bloody
you,
short
thank you.
notice.
On
Yeah,
it up.
I'll just check. You said you come to Greece. I get everything
David,
arranged,
I never said I definitely would come. You are the one who arranged the whole thing.
Yeah, because you said you come.
I don't have any money, okay? This job is relevant to my studies. It's going to be an incredible experience.
40 quid a week, you get more waiting on tables.
I don't want to wait on tables. This is what I want to do.
Are you sure this isn't some fantasy, this private zoo idea of yours?
It isn't a fantasy.
Okay, sorry. I
Bye.
love you. Mind the
Thanks for
door.
the ride.
I'll miss you. Now push the top down. Hands on, push it out. I love you. Watch out for Doc Phillips, you know what they say about him?
Here at night. In fact, you wouldn't get to the taxi this far. Not after last time.
Why?
His exhaust fell off. He got out to have a look and bloody dogs went for him.
Hey, cut that out. Dr. Phillip?
This is great. They don't get to study the female of the species very often. You don't mind?
No, not at all.
See? There. Look closely. That's right. Different to chimps' lips. They roll up in the front so you can see the inside part. That's right. That's right. See how the edges are soft? Not like chimp lips. Yes, Link, you can touch too. Lips are very important to female humans. They're sexual signaling devices. Some female humans paint their lips red so that male humans can understand better.
Is he really talking?
Imp has a computer vocabulary of 153 words.
It's incredible.
Yeah, I suppose so. But you can teach a pigeon to push a button for a reward. Do you mind showing us your back? Well, you needn't to.
No, that's okay.
Now look. See how the hair all sweeps back like that? That's right, little hairs. Not like chimps. Link, show him. That's right. Chimp hair goes the other way. That's because chimps can't swim. But humans, long time ago, went in the water. So their hair grows this way, hydrodynamically. You understand? Female humans have an extra layer of fat to keep them warm in the water, like blubber in seals and whales.
Ow!
You've got a freckle on your back he's interested in. They're fascinated by any blemishes on the skin. It's part of their grooming ritual. You have to be careful, though. I had an assistant with a tattoo on his arm once.
So why were you collecting sperm?
Oh, just doing some tests. The Chinese fertilized the chimpanzee in the 50s, and so far all we've managed to do is to keep hamster eggs frozen for 2 weeks.
You mean they fertilize hamsters with human sperm?
Yeah, it's a basic fertility test.
It's disgusting.
I suppose so. When do we eat? Imp, cut that out.
Sure there was no meat in it?
No, it's soybeans.
Soybeans?
Yeah, you had some in the freezer.
Oh, it didn't taste like that when I cooked them. More wine?
Oh, no thanks. I've had enough.
Ah, that's no excuse.
The house seems very old.
Yeah, agent said smugglers used it back in the 1840s. Now it's a zoo. They were fit if they could see my lads running about in it.
Must have cost a fortune.
No, it's not Malibu Beach. Who would a place like this, miles from anywhere, a ruddy great quarry in the middle of the property? Still, suits my pose. Link, I think the lady's missing the point.
Before your very eyes, an animal just made an amazing breakthrough.
Smoking is a breakthrough?
No, mastering fire. All animals fear fire, right? Man is the only one who's mastered it. The beginning of civilization. Then discovered he could smell iron, make better tools, weapons, Iron Age, Bronze Age, water and steam, Industrial Revolution, and so on up to the present day. Well, you said you'd read Back to the Trees.
I said I read it. I didn't say I agreed with it.
Well, what is your learned opinion? In what way do you disagree with the thrust of my book?
Well, it was some time since I read it.
Yes. You'd have been about 5 when that was published.
Why haven't you written anything since?
Don't avoid the question.
I'm not. All right, well, what my generation thinks. I mean, one of the reasons why I left America and why I'm here is because I want, before my life is blown apart by some damn scientist, to live. I mean, because if you want my opinion, I don't think we've harnessed fire at all. Nuclear weapons, aren't they just another example of man's control of fire?
Yes, I suppose so.
Well, we haven't controlled them. They've controlled us. Man's so insanely territorial, stupid, and violent, he's going to screw everything up.
What is it with you kids? Man's a monster. The world's on fire. We only invented the bomb 40 years ago. This table was already 200 years old when your country was signing the Declaration of Independence. And you come over here and tell me about the end of the world. If you think we scientists are trying to kill you, well, then do something about it. You can't uninvent technology. If we don't control it, who's going to control it? Chimps?
Well, they couldn't do much worse than we have.
Rubbish. You don't know anything about chimps, and apparently you know even less about people.
Well, if I'm going to earn my keep, better get to bed. Good night.
What did I say? Cheers. Sorry, should have knocked. I brought a peace offering. It's my book. Signed.
Thank you.
Not got off to a very good start, have we? My wife always said I was a menace. Drinking.
Well, it's okay.
She left me, my wife. Can't say I blame her. Big, hairy scientist with a part share in a safari park. Whisked her away in his Range Rover. Lamb River. Lamb River.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Well, it's getting late. Better get some sleep.
Good night.
She locked us out. Cheers, old boy.
Dr. Phillip? Dr. Phillip! Link, I don't think Dr. Phillip is coming back tonight. Oh, no thanks. You know, Link, it's not really all that great to smoke. Not everything people do is worth imitating, like smoking and wearing this butler's outfit. You know, you don't have to wear that outfit when Dr. Phillip isn't here. Look, Link, this is you, right here. No clothes. And this is dirty. See, yuck. Dirty. Good, Link, good. Good boy, that's right, yes. Good. Good boy. Yeah? Mm-hmm. Guess we must seem pretty ridiculous to you with these phones and computers. Link, I can see you! Link!
Yellow, red, yellow, square, circle, triangle, square, circle, triangle. This is the most test sophisticated chimp in the world, and I can still teach the average 4-year-old to do better than that in days. And you just waltz in here, you don't know anything about the rules, and you beat our furry cousin here by miles.
Well, maybe he doesn't like to play with your silly shape.
Oh, fruit? You want to see fruit? Fruit. Plastic fruit. More plastic fruit. We've even tried real fruit, and he gets to eat the ones he gets right. He just can't do it. The difference between man and ape is 1,000,000 light years, and no amount of starry-eyed romanticism is going to make it otherwise.
Give me your hand. There you go. Like that. Yeah. Here's another one. Link? Link! Hey, come here. Hey, I've got to go to town, okay? I'm going to get a car. Come on. Come on. Listen to me. Listen. I am going to get a car, and I'm going to be back in a few minutes, and we're going to go to town, all right? And after I go, I want you to lock the door. Come on. Look. Come on. Look. All right. Now, after I go, you're going to lock the door like it is. See? See? And then when I come back, only when I tell you, you're going to unlock the door. Like that. See? Here, try it. Lock and unlock. All right? But only when I tell you. You're going to lock the door, all right? Don't open it until I tell you, Em.
a bloody start.
Let's get you to the hospital. Lindsay?